Welcome to Vocabulary Wednesday. I am Chris with Magoosh. Today, I chose some words from our product, our Magoosh products, GRE words. And that was kind of inspired by the previous Vocab Wednesday in which I chose words from the official, well actually not the official guide, but the new question guide for the verbal section. And so this is cool as well because there's other words that haven't been necessarily featured in ETS but could very well show up test day, and they actually happen to be in our cool product. Blandishment. So what exactly is a blandishment? Well, it's to get you to do something, kind of induce you by flattering you. So there's a touch of deception involved. You know, I really want you to get something. So maybe I want you to buy our GRE products. I'm going to show you these words. That could be a blandishment as well, but usually there's a connotation of flattery. So I would say wonderful things about what an astute, perceptive buyer you are, and you would only choose the best. Go for Magoosh. But that's just ridiculous because, well, actually we are the best. And you are a perceptive buyer. Moving on, impugn. Hopefully nobody impugns either of those statements. To impugn is to call into question the validity of something, a statement, or even a person's character or reputation. So if someone were to say, "Oh, Chris, it's actually pronounced impugny. I'm going to impugn your verbal pronunciation skills." Well, that person would be wrong. They wouldn't impugn me because it is pronounced impugn, though many people look at this and want to say impugny. So don't worry, at least that aspect of my ability to pronounce words has not been impugned by that pronunciation. But maybe I'm going to mess it up on this one. Let's see. No, I got this one too. Ostensible. Ostensible means something that's apparent. It's been very warm lately, ostensibly. It must be global warming. Apparently. Not for sure. Maybe it's something else, but if it's been hot lately, it might as well be global warming. The thing about ostensibly, it also carries a more slightly sinister edge, as though someone's trying to cover something up. So when the GRE announced that it was making changes a few years back, ostensibly it was to make the test a better measure of graduate performance. However, the other theory was that, they want to try to catch up to the GMAT, which is getting a lot of customers. They want to make more money because, well, if they can be as good as the GMAT, then people are going to take the GRE as well. And actually, it's turning out that the GRE is not accepted at many business schools. So ostensibly, the idea that the GRE was trying to be a better measure of graduate school success is not quite true. We don't know. So ostensibly, never quite sure what is actually going on beneath the surface. Finally, vitriolic. Cool sounding word. It comes from the Latin for glass and cutting. But this doesn't mean like a window. It's actually a lot harsher than that. See, there's criticism, there's constructive criticism, which is positive criticism. Then there's kind of the general, critical variant where someone, they didn't say something nice to me, and they said I wasn't good, or my shirt was too pinkish. That'd be kind of critical. Vitriolic, though, is just absolutely nasty and denunciatory. So if someone heaps vitriolic criticism at you, it makes you want to cry because this just cuts you like glass. And so if someone wanted to make fun of my shirt, but it's hopefully a nice shirt, vitriolic criticism would be like, "Oh, I bet you got that at the $4 discount rack, ha ha ha." And of course I would cry and go home and change my shirt. But alas, hopefully again my shirt's not that bad, and hopefully none of that glass or those words cut me, and I will see you next week.